Good morning and welcome to AI the Cool Stuff. As always, we'll be talking about stuff that's happened in the past, well, maybe 2 weeks because we weren't here last week. Um, as always, we're going to introduce ourselves and let you know a little bit about us and how we use AI. And we'll start with Steffi, who was definitely here first.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, it's 32-year veteran web developer. I use AI all day, every day, and obviously your bot's out there now. So I'm looking at people like Jane who can install it in and upload her Linux manual if she really wanted to. So yeah, it's out there. I'm just getting on with it really over the next couple of weeks, winding down for Christmas, obviously, but still playing with AI every day. In fact, I'm having a conversation with ChatGPT, telling it what I'm doing this weekend, and it said, that suspiciously sounds like a responsible plan. I don't trust it. That's my sarcasm filter in ChatGPT.
Sarcasm, I like that. Shirley.
Yes, good morning, afternoon, evening, depends on where you are at this time of day. I'm Shirley. I work in health and wellness. I work with people who want to change their lifestyle or their money situation, basically. So if you know anyone that's looking, give me a call. I still don't use AI.
Really?
Not even a little bit.
Not even a little bit.
Why don't you just open up a browser window, go to Gemini or ChatGPT and say, why don't I use AI?
but when the world goes mad and we've all been using it, the Terminators get us, surely be okay because she hasn't used it.
That's right.
They'll knock on a door and go, who are you, Shirley? Who are you?
Yeah, because they'll all go bust when the bubble bursts and we won't know what to do. And Shirley will still be there selling her aloe vera.
I'll be buggered. My entire business will collapse if I've got access to OpenAI.
And Dave.
Thank you. So I'm Dave Caudle. I'm a career coach. I help people make their current job better and their next job even better than that. So in terms of AI, a lot of my clients are using AI for things like writing cover letters, getting a first draft of their CV, things like that. What's interesting is that, and I don't know if it's a younger person thing, or whether it's just something people do. But I was working with a client recently, and she actually created like AI was a character. You know, it's like he does this, he does that. So it's definitely male in her eyes. It's like I asked GPT, and he said. So it's like they're people are giving it a personality.
Yeah.
Did you see my article on LinkedIn? I actually could, because I coded your bot with ChatGPT, and we were like every step of the way. I said to it, why don't you write the origin story from your point of view? And it did, and it wrote a really good story. It was fantastic.
Yeah, interesting question.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just a bit like just like a personification, really, isn't it? It's just what people are more. It's a bit disturbing sometimes.
Well, I've had that conversation of which gender does it think it is? He said, I don't really have a gender. And then I said, describe yourself. And it came up with he was like an Indian coder. He said, but that's because this is what coders typically look like, and they've got glasses and beards, and they're from India, and which is like very weird. So I said, create a picture of yourself, and it did, and it was like this Indian dude, sort of mid-20s, sitting at a computer. Very funny.
Yeah. Jane.
Yeah, hi there, GenType Crawley. The company's in Victor Linux. We provide IT systems for small and medium-sized businesses with a strong emphasis on security and privacy. So I've got a question. You know, you've no doubt heard that Gemini have got this quantum computer now called Willow, and it's inviting questions from, I suppose, academics. I'm not quite sure, but I thought, question would you come up? I mean, Shirley's is pretty good, the origin of everything. But what question would you consider worthy enough to ask this? It's got so much computing power, we can't even begin to comprehend the enormity of its So anyway, fascinating. Are we worthy?
Oh, we were worthy. Yeah. They should have called it deep thought.
Yeah.
And it would take 10 million years to work out.
10 million years to come up with an answer. It wasn't the answer they wanted.
Oh no! It knew the answer, but they didn't know what the question was.
I'm saying it wasn't my question; it was Steffi's.
The answer was 42, but
42.
without knowing the question, you won't know what the answer means.
The life, the universe, and everything.
7.5 million years to work out it was 42. Then it said it'd take it another 10 million years to work out, and then the Earth, of course, was this giant computer that was destroyed 5 minutes before it was about to give the answer. It was administrative cock-up or a conspiracy, depending on.
Well, it was a conspiracy,
whether
wasn't
you
it?
believe on Zaphod Beeblebrox and the what's that scientist's name? The psychiatrists.
Oh, Gag Halfron. Yeah, Zaphod's just this guy,
Andy.
Yeah, Andy, Web Success Insights, help people with their websites. Interesting what you said there, Jane. I think I'd ask it to analyse the personality types of all the world leaders over the past 50 years and what that tells us as humans about why we choose them.
We're all buggered.
Something like that I would do.
That's pretty profound, isn't it?
I find another AI thing. I was trying to think what's the best use I've had of anything this year, AI or otherwise. I've come to the conclusion, for me, it's taking screenshots and things and putting that into GPT, etc., and just saying, help me with this, because I do so much stuff on screens and there's a particular thing and you think, well, I can't actually work out how to do that. Help me get to the next stage. I'm constantly copy pasting screenshots into it and it does quite a good job of it. So it's a game changer for me, the way it has evolved over this year to do that.
Yeah, and it can actually just look at your screen in real time, can't it? And then you can just talk to it.
Yeah, you can do that with the various extensions, can you? The different browsers as well. Yeah, I haven't actually used that yet.
Yeah, and then you can just sort of speak verbally, say, "Hey, how'd you do this?"
Yeah, I've not done that. I should do that.
So anyway, and I'm David Harris. When I'm not doing this, I'm doing mostly websites, mostly WordPress websites. Usually things that are broken, things that don't work. So somebody rang me up the other day and said my menu's disappeared. So little things like that, or you get a big white screen and nothing else. I love those. And you key in, you try to get to the admin panel and you still get the big white screen. So it's that sort of thing I love fixing. So anyway, so we've not been here for 2 weeks, so my inbox was sort of full of stuff because I subscribed to about at least half a dozen different newsletters, and they all send me stuff. Some of them send stuff every day, So you think, well, I can't go through all that. So, but it's usually the same thing. It's describing a mixture of gold rush, a tech boom, and a borderline psychodrama. So there's sort of always something about a money pit, So and there's they used to have something called seed rounds, which was they used to try and get money, trying to get investment to start a business. And if it sounded like a good idea, somebody would fund you to buy a laptop and a coffee machine. But now they sort of come in and say, "Oh, we need 575 million to start an AI business," and these venture capitalists are stumping up the cash. So if someone's
I have an idea, give me $1 billion. Okay.
And Anthropic has had a $300 billion dollar valuation. despite burning cash at a heroic pace. And so it's I don't know. There's it's the same question as before, but I mean, sort of underneath the cache, things are getting physically hot because the cloud. It's always funny that it's called the cloud, isn't it? You know, it sounds fluffy, but in reality, it's lots of metal getting really warm. Sort of apparently cooling systems are failing, and memory chip prices have doubled since February, and sort of Amazon have started installing little AI factories into customers' own dusty basements. Apparently, some companies trust their own cupboards more than they trust Jeff Bezos's server farms. So yeah, so I think that was. Oh, I've lost my place. I'm going to skip that. So yeah. So it's just the and it's the usual thing talking, you know, about the sustainability of American AI in the face of the Chinese, which we've talked about before, because Chinese labs like DeepSeek are sort of releasing open source models that are that rival the best American systems for a fraction of the cost. But it's not a fraction of the cost to the user. I mean, if you get, they've got quite generous free levels, but when you actually subscribe to Quen or it's comparable. It's still 20 quid a month. So it's I think for us, we may stick with things that we understand more. So and the other thing I thought was really interesting was you know, they've been talking about AI is taking our jobs, but apparently only about 5% of corporate AI projects are making it past the pilot phase. So it's very slow, because obviously the tech isn't working for them. So it's the robots are not going to take over tomorrow, but maybe it's going to be in a few years' time. But I think I don't think it's imminent. So it was interesting how low the success rate was. So yeah. So that's that. The other thing I did. Has anyone heard of Napkin.AI?
Yeah, I've used it.
Yeah. Was
It's
it?
all right. It's okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
free, isn't it?
It can be. I mean, it says, do you want to use it for free? I said yes. So I just opened the account up, and it's supposed to turn boring stuff into visual diagrams and flowcharts.
Yeah,
Um,
it does. Yeah, yeah. I've got some very boring stuff I write about, and it does. And it does. There's still lots of boring text, but it puts graphics in the middle of it to break it up a bit.
yeah. So if you've got a business policy document or something, and how we work and things like that, apparently it can do it.
What was the name, David?
Napkin.
Napkin.ai. I'll share the. I'll just copy something and then where are we? Napkin. Let me just share that. I've lost my Zoom as well. This is how well it's going. Right, Napkin.ai. So it's can you see that? It says
Yep.
Napkin. This is the first. I just signed up, and then and this is the first page it's come to. So it says, how would you like to add text? By generating text using AI. Prompt to generate. It's given us some ideas. Picking the right CRM for your sales team. There you go.
Oh, it's your PCM always, isn't it?
Of course.
Hmm.
So out of one line, it's given me a lot of text. I was hoping I was going to get some. Generate visuals. Okay.
Oh, that's quite cool.
Yeah, it's kind of it can change it to different.
When you find a style you like, you can then change the colours within it.
Yeah. So then, although I quite like the multicolours, so I'm going to leave it as that. And is that only? It's only doing that last bit, but it's.
No, what you can do is you can highlight bits of it and then ask it to do it.
Ah, right, okay.
Yeah, when you're in an area, just click the little flash thing. Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, yeah, you just click the little lightning strike.
Yeah.
And it'll. That's quite good actually.
Hmm.
So you can. I assume you can then you export this. You know.
Yeah,
And,
you can. You can copy them out and you can change the colours and fonts and all sorts.
PDF is a perfect example to save that, isn't it?
yeah,
Mm.
yeah. So share. So you can do with a link, export PDF. There you go. So I assume it says napkin logo on. You can't have.
Yeah. Subscribed, have you?
Yeah. You have to subscribe to get rid of the napkin logo, which is fair enough. You know. So
I use it to generate the graphics, then copy the graphics out and paste them into my blog.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Actually, I'm quite impressed with that, because sometimes we sort of you see this stuff and and then we can. It makes, I suppose, yeah. In fact, I can see a lot of uses for that. Well, not a lot of uses, but I can see where it would be really handy, especially for where you've got long boring stuff to actually break it up. It's taken a little while to move from paragraph to paragraph, but that's probably because I've just rebooted my computer, so it's probably still.
I think where it could get smarter is if they evolve it so that instead of just doing that bit of it, it looks for other things where the text needs to be broken up and might come up with a suggested AI picture to break that up as well.
Mm.
Yeah, I could see him going down that path.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, actually, isn't it?
Yeah. So I can see.
I've been using it for a long time. I thought I heard about it here.
Ah,
May have done, but I think if I have, I've forgotten about it.
Yeah.
So it's
Unless I saw it on one of the other, things we all subscribe to.
yeah. So there's okay. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be using that one.
It's quite good. Like if you're saying, right, we want to sell 100 of this, and this is how many emails are sent out, 70 and then down to 20 or whatever, it'll visualize that quite nicely.
Right. Yeah. So that's excellent. Okay. And then so yeah, brilliant. Right, we shall I'll stop that share. I'll give that one a tick. Because quite often you see the God's sake, that's all right. My screen keeps flashing around. Yeah, so I think that one's. I'll definitely be using that one. It's I was looking for cool stuff for business, and it's cool business tools or something like that. I was searching, and it came up with Napkin, and that was yesterday. And it sounded like it would be a but you quite often they're quite disappointing, aren't they, when you actually get down to them. Other thing, what was I doing with Gemini yesterday?
Do we know who it's developed by? The AI.
No, I'm not sure.
You could probably Google it.
Yeah, I'm going to do.
That is, but it seems to work. So that's the main thing. I've been playing around with images this week as well. I'm going to share my screen again because I was. Here we got. Here's a picture of my father's dog.
Yeah. Oh.
It's a cross between a Chihuahua and a husky.
He actually looks like a Chihuahua that's eaten a husky.
He's very angry about it, isn't he?
He's a bit of a fat bastard. And my father-in-law, who's 93, is awkward. So if you tell him not to feed the dog anything, he starts giving him Belgian bump. So he's quite. This is a picture that I got from Kling.
Yeah.
This fat dog eating some biscuits, and then I asked Nano Banana to.
Oh, that's clever.
Get the dog, replace that dog with my father-in-law's dog, and that looks so much like him. If you were looking at that dog head on, that is an exact replica of him. And then if I so that's my father-in-law being a bastard as always, and then but that's not what I wanted. Oh, here we go. So then I said, I gave it the image back because you have to open up a new chat. This is VO3 because I was comparing it with Kling, and the dog's called Dave for some reason, and that's exactly what it would be doing if it had its thing. The only random thing is if you look at this just near the arm of the chair, there's an extra tail.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? I saw that.
I think it's the other dog hoping there's some crumbs left.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, but he eats just like that as well. So it's kind of it's really good. So,
has your father-in-law seen it?
Not yet, no, because I was trying to. What did I do? We tried because my father-in-law suffers from dementia. So what was I? So we were trying to. Oh yeah. So we were trying to convince him that he pissed the night before and dressed up as Santa. But he wasn't having any of it, even though he's got dementia. He didn't believe that he dressed up as Santa the night before. That was because that's Sharon's dad. So yeah. So and it got my. I turned that one because my daughter sent me that. That's my daughter on the right. Sent me this with her friend and said, "Could I make her more Christmassy?" So. All I did is make these two ladies Christmassy in a Christmassy setting, and that was pretty good. So she seems quite happy.
And that's via Nano Banana, is it?
Yeah, that's on Gemini.
Because I saw a thing come out yesterday that they're now building Nano Banana into Google Ads to let you do video stuff, do that within your Google Ads as well.
Yeah.
Which is, I haven't played it because it's just happened.
Yeah, I'll show you.
So they're really pushing it.
Yeah, and it is really good. I mean, it's the trouble with VO3 is that you're so limited to what you can use, unless you buy the $250 worth a month. If you I pay £14 a month for the Google for the email, for the extra space. But they give you Gemini with it. They give you Gemini Pro, so that's the cheapest way of getting it. And then, but then you've only got 3 goes at VO3. You seem to have unlimited nano bananas. So the best way is to create, as always, it was to create your image first and then ask it to create a video based on it. It would never, it's not until the latest release it would allow you to use a reference image. You had to describe your image in words, which was really awkward. But now they've got it so that you can actually input images, and doesn't always come up with a great solution, but
No, I think I told you a couple of weeks ago that I did a card for my husband using Nano Banana, and it was really good. It was a little microlight over the Ramsgate port or whatever. And but when I tried to refine it by, for instance, getting the exact plane that he flies and asking Nano Banana to change the plane that it came up with to this one, it just kept saying, "I've done it."
yeah,
And
that's
it
right.
actually hadn't. It hadn't done it at all.
It gets caught in a loop. The only
Yeah.
way you can do it is just start a new chat.
Yeah.
It
In
does
the
get
end,
caught, and it just
so
keeps giving you the same picture over and over again.
yeah.
Because I've created posters with it actually for events, and it's really good. You just dump all the text in about what it is and what style you want. You can put in the colours as well, and it's come up with a brilliant brilliant posters.
Yeah.
That have been really,
Yeah.
I can just do it first time, and you can also use Canva as well. You can use that text, because you just say that you want a particular, you're looking for a theme, and it will come up with its suggestions, and then it will also say you can AI generate one instead, and just do that, and it's quite remarkable. It's such a time saver, because you can still, with Canva, you can just then go in and edit the words and change the images that you want to change. So you're not stuck. Whereas here you got an image, and with the difficulties that's got. The other one, this one. So
Excellent.
this is my phone
That's
number.
definitely a Sheldon Cooper kind of message.
Yeah, except it's complete nonsense. Because they've just dumped a load of math sounding stuff on there, and none of it's logical, so it's an impossible logarithm. The very first term, base 1 of 10. So that was all nonsense. But again, that's a great time saver, because you see that on Facebook, and I just can't help myself now. See, that's the trouble, because I just I see something like that on Facebook, and I think, I'm going to find out if there is a real number behind there. I expected it to be 5555555, but it was. But in the end, it was just complete and utter nonsense. So I thought that was quite good. And the clothing GenType. What's no. I've lost. Oh, Google Drive. That was it. I don't know if this is what you were talking about, Andy, but if you go to, I think, has everybody got Google Drives?
Yeah.
I think most people have, because I mean, if you use Gmail or you've got a Google account, you've got a Google Drive, you can just go to drive.google.com and then click on New. This is new. This has been in the playground in the test site for a couple of months, but now they've made it live, so anyone can use it, and you can just click on Google Vids in there, and you can create a video. Okay, let's do a slide. No, let's not do a slide. I'm going to go back again. because I've cocked that up. So new, I did one yesterday, and then you can choose the aspect at the top. Storyboard, that was it. So I haven't played around with it much, but I can see the potential. So you can do the storyboard, then you can key in something in a few sentences. Who wants me to create something for them? So Shirley, tell me in 2 sentences about your business.
Right, you don't have to choose an easy question. Tell me about my business.
It's okay. Forever living, supplying aloe vera based products for your health. Okay. Also a business opportunity. Let's just see what it does. So then you click next, and then it'll create an outline. You can edit these, by the way, but I'm not going to do it. And then you create some sort of design. Let's use that one, and let's create the draft video. Again, if you had to spend a little bit of time on it, you'd obviously get better results. But I mean, it's pretty quick. So and it's made a 1 minute.
Welcome. Today we're exploring Forever Living, a company dedicated to health and providing a unique business opportunity. Forever Living is a global leader, bringing the best of nature to your everyday life. At the heart of Forever Living is the incredible power of aloe vera, known for its natural health benefits and healing properties. Living offers a wide range of products, from health supplements to essential personal care items, all infused with high-quality aloe vera. Using our products can help support your overall health, from improving vitality to achieving healthier skin, thanks to our focus on natural ingredients. Beyond health, Forever Living offers a rewarding business opportunity, particularly through network marketing. Becoming a distributor is easy. Start sharing products you believe in and build your own business with our support. There is significant potential for financial growth and independence as you build your Forever Living business. You won't be alone. Forever Living provides comprehensive training and support to help you succeed every step of the way. Join the thriving Forever Living community today and start your journey towards better health and financial freedom.
So, yeah.
Wow, that's pretty accurate.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
Apart from the QVC contact details, phone now.
Yeah. I mean, you can obviously change it. They're just stock videos, so I mean, you can replace any of those with your own stuff. You can edit that afterwards. You can change the colours, change the words, change the things. You can, and obviously you've got that American woman. I haven't looked to see if you can change it to a nice posh British lady or or someone with a different accent. I don't know. So, but it's pretty impressive because that generates that in what, 30 seconds, a minute. So it's and there are loads of different stock styles on there, and it's one of lots and lots of things that Google are working on at the moment. I think they're gonna, well, if they haven't already, they're retaking the crown, you know, because I think, you know, rather than search engines, they're going to be doing AI, and loads of people are going to be happily paying 20 quid a month to access all these different facilities, you know, and they have a pretty generous free layer as well. So
I think they're just hooking everyone in for free at the moment.
yeah,
And then they'll sting them down the line when they use it, when they rely on it.
yeah,
All of them do the same thing.
Yeah, I'm sure that's right, because it's but I don't I mean, I don't mind paying £14 or £20 a month for something that's you use all the time.
Yeah.
That's like a crucial part of your business. If it's something that's quite minor, it can get a bit irritating when they always want money, you know. There's
Do you get sorry, I've got so much noise going on here. I hope none of you can hear it, but do let me know. It's drilling and ugh. Uh, do you get an enhanced version of things like Nano Banana and stuff like that if you use if you pay
there
for the
are
subscription?
you get less, you get the same tool, you get less limits on Nano Banana. I don't know how many pictures you can generate with the free account. It's still reasonably generous. I think maybe you can only generate one video or something every 24 hours.
All right.
And with an account, you can only generate 3 with an account.
Mm.
But then you can go to Canva and they've got a VO3 is on there as well, so you can do another couple. Oh, I think that's limited to 3 a week or something. I think on Canva, but that gives you a little bit of extra stuff. So, but if you were a professional producing lots and lots of YouTube videos and getting paid for those, then obviously it would pay to do the 250.
Sure. Yeah.
To
I didn't even know this Drive thing existed, or I could access it, and I just have. So yeah, thanks for that.
Yeah, because I think most people have got Google accounts, so
Yeah.
Well, you got the free one. I don't know whether it's in the free one or not.
Yeah, I've got the free one,
I think it
David,
is.
and it is. Hello, Jane, let's start creating, it says. So, all I have to do is click, use
right.
all the keys.
That's right. And there are lots of other things as well. I mean, you can go to, if you go to labs.google, you can. I'll just show you again, because if I'm never bored, but sometimes you think, oh, I want to play with something rather than be serious, But
Yeah.
labs, just go to labs.google, and there you can access. There must be 50 things in there that they're working on. That's kind of different little things that are in development, or what other people have created using Google tools that you can then play with yourself. So this was yeah. So you can create your own alphabet. So if I had a steampunk ladies, let's just do that. I haven't tried that before. I did try something. Did that do it?
Really good for ransom demand letters, isn't it?
Yeah.
At least you'll be entertained.
Generate. Okay. Now it's doing it. It generates the letters at the bottom here.
Oh, that's cool.
So then it's
That's very cool.
and eventually it'll do your whole alphabet, and you can put in anything. You put in anything and it'll do it. So now, so it's a little bit slower today than it was yesterday. Maybe I was a different time of day. But it's not taking that long really. But it's and then you can just STUWXY. Come on, you only got 2 left. Right, so that's good. So can you actually type in here? Hello. Okay. Yeah, it's not super clear to me. It's probably not a good example, but you saw some of the other ones earlier, like jam on toast or something. It shows up really, really well, and I've got a feeling I did. I'm sure I did it with. I think this is how I created the logo on the website. using this, because this has been around a while. Yeah, it is. Yeah, so it's and I've got a feeling I just removed the backgrounds and used it like that, because you can just copy these. They're just images, so you can copy them where you like, or make the word up and then copy that whole thing as a it says there save as PNG. Then you can just remove the background if you just want the words made of peppercorns, and it would be so again it's pretty cool. So it's just another one of lots and lots of tools they've got on there. So
it may be more useful if you said put them on a plain white background.
yes, you can say that as well. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely. So
because that way you can use it on logos and stuff.
yeah. So
Still very good.
Yeah. On a plain white background. So it's for, if you've got like a particular client with a particular niche, particular okay, it's not doing that, but it's fairly plain. It's not patterned. It might be easier to get rid of the backgrounds.
Yeah, you could drag them into Canva and say remove background, and it should work.
Exactly. Yeah, it does. It would work on the previous one on the with the wooden and the patterns and things. So it would definitely work on these. So what if I typed in before it's finished? Won't let me. Good. Yeah, I think it will probably look better with yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's easier to read. So it's that's probably okay anyway, because it's not.
My little boy loves his Lego, so I've just done his name in Lego bricks.
Nice.
Yeah.
He loved that. I'll put that out. It kept him happy for at least 10 minutes.
Yeah, before he starts going. And another one we used Suno before, and but there's also one called Udio as well. I don't know if they wanted to be called Studio and it was already taken, so they ended up with Udio. I don't know. So a Christmas song about a greedy dog. Auto-generate. It looks fairly similar to. I don't remember using it before, but I might have done. Because there's a couple of things on there. So all right, okay. So what happened to mine? Oh, is it still doing it? There you go. I got to. Oh, I've got one of those little not quite circular circles going around. And it must have millions of users, because I was trying to you have to have a username on here so it can differentiate you, but in the end I had to let it choose one for me, and it chose beige dissonant cello 423068. Nothing, no words that I could key in were available, so
you couldn't put in big, was it wealthy penis 69?
no, no.
Oh, big.
just can't get it.
Oh dear. Okay. That sounds quite Christmassy.
There's a pup with a wagging tail, sniffing trees.
Okay. You get the picture. It works pretty similarly to Suno, and again, it's got quite a generous free. It gives you 100 credits a week, I think, or something like that, and each song is 1 credit. So it's quite generous. It does you can generate quite a few. It's a bit like Suno. Suno's even more generous, I think. You can get quite a lot done with your free credits. So yeah, I'm sure everyone's going to needs a song about a greedy Christmas dog. I was only thinking about putting it on the background of my my father-in-law's husky Chihuahua. Chihuahua or Hawaii. I'm not sure what. I think he's got more Chihuahua in him than husky.
It's the physics of how that would actually work.
I was just thinking that, Steffi. I mean,
which was the male, which was the female? You know, I
Yeah.
mean, if the Chihuahua was a male, someone would have to put him up to it. You know, someone would have to
Hold him up.
hold him up. Yeah. And if it was,
How does your father-in-law? How does he lift him? Because he looks quite chunky.
Well, he's still only like about he's about 15 pounds, I think, and he should be.
So in a way, it's giving him a workout, really.
Yeah. Yeah, because when he first got him, he used to jump up on the chair and he used to be all over the place. He used to be doing somersaults and all sorts. Now you have to lift him up. He won't even climb up 1 step to get out the door. You know, he'll just about climb over that. But, and he's the only dog ever I've seen. If you say walkies, he runs under the chair.
No, oh, bless him.
The other dog I've ever known goes berserk when you say walkies. They're jumping up, trying to get their lead, and you know they're sort of really keen to get out there. And you say walkies to him, and he's under them. That's it. It's gone. You can't get him, and he'll growl at you if you go near him.
I've got to shoot on the dot of 11. Steffi, can I ask a quick question?
Sure.
You're on your bot.
Yes.
What counts as an act? I think you call it an activity, don't you? When there's
that was you.
That was me. Yeah, it's me.
I was
Planned.
just looking at the chats. Yeah. So 1 question, 1 answer.
1 question, 1 answer. So it's part of a thread. So they ask it, and then you respond something else
so,
back.
So across all of the conversations that bot has in a month, 250 questions and answers. 250 questions can be asked, and 250 answers will be given back.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, the reason it asks you to do lead gen is because I had the word chat in my default lead gen, so I've just tweaked it and taken it out. If you ask it again the same question, you'll get a proper answer this time.
Sorry guys, I was having an argument with Amy, Steffi's bot, because it as soon as I started asking something, it then asked me for my name and everything. I thought, I'm really not liking you, love. And then I thought, no, it's bot. It's bot. And it's like, then we got to do it.
The lead gen triggered. That's because one of the words in there was in my fallback condition.
I got you. Okay.
Which I've removed now.
Cool. Okay, that's helpful. Yeah, thank you. That's what I think people would need to clarify with people so they understand how that works. Yeah.
I might update the homepage and
that was a doubt in my head, thinking, okay. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, good. I'll add that to the homepage.
Cool.
Yeah, because it's quite customizable, isn't it? So it's got lots of.
Well, I was just thinking I've been struggling with a separate one myself, just to get it to look at all my content. And when it gives people answers based on that content, to then tell them the URL they can go to for more details. And it's like been driving me nuts. And I'm looking at that and thinking it's probably an easier answer.
Yeah, mine does that automatically.
That's what I was just thinking. I think I'm going to put on my to play with list.
And the fact it reads in like all the website and the sub pages as well is a real
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can define how many depths you go down as well, which is quite good.
yeah. So when you ingest the website, it'll go down to 5 levels, and that's because Jane said, and it just triggered in my brain, what happens if I want to put a user manual in there?
Yeah.
And I thought actually that's a really good idea. So instead of just adding a single URL, you can add a single URL, that URL plus 1 level down, or 5 levels, which should be enough to cover the entire website. But there is a 150 page limit now on ingesting.
150, yeah. Okay. So if I've got a knowledge base and it's under 150 things, it could still do that.
Oh yeah, and I can change it. I can tweak that number up and down for you. That's not a problem. So if you said, oh, I've got 250 pages, I go, all right, well, on this one occasion, do 250.
Yeah, because picking up what you were saying about Jane, your stuff, if we do get to this point where, excuse me, where people go to websites and they just want to get some free information based on your knowledge, and they get that and they get links, but they can then buy into other stuff after that. It makes sense, doesn't it? What
Well,
doesn't
yeah,
make sense is me spending 3 hours this week trying to work out this thing I've been trying to do, which would be a lot more money than I just could have spent on that.
$4.99 a month. Good
I
start.
know. I just seen it. Yeah, or 10, or probably more for me. But yeah.
Yeah. I prefer people to do the higher subscriptions, but the $4.99 is just a starting point. So far, I mean, David's got a commercial bot on there for his care company, and they haven't got anywhere near the limit.
Can you block things? Because you imagine it, because obviously with all spam stuff, let's say, for example, you suddenly get a load of stuff from Singapore coming in and automatically interacting with your bot, which is obviously going to rack up your costs. Are there sort of fail safes for that sort of thing, or potentially fail safes?
Yeah, my server's got it blocks an IP number if it has too many requests too quickly.
Right, or range IPs, because what they do is, in my system, so I've gone off talking about geeky stuff. In my system, all the bots going in, we see them come in on different IPs. They vary the IP. Every page you go to, they vary each time.
Yeah, mine does dynamic blocking.
Yeah.
So if you do 25 requests in 200 milliseconds, it just you straight away, and that'll apply to any IP number.
Okay, cool.
Sometimes you need to block like a whole country or something,
Oh, I would love to block on a country, but it has to do a reverse lookup, which slows things down.
Right, because like if we've got clients like that particular client you're talking about, I've got a few more to put on there as well now. So, but you can they only trade in the UK, for instance. So it's they only trade within about 10 miles of Sutton, So it's although obviously people have got parents that are further away that might use their services,
But then you could tell your website to block whole countries, can't you? Based on the IPs.
Yeah, I mean, I can look into it.
Yeah, you can use WordFence. You can use WordFence, can't you? And just block, even on the free version, you can block out whole countries.
Yeah, the problem with doing that is you have to do a reverse lookup to figure out where that IP number is located.
Yeah.
That slows things down. There's no reason I can't do it, but I'm going to have to say to people, this will slow down your bot.
WordFence, sort of the WordFence plugin, say for WordPress, you can block a whole country on that. So they won't even get to the chatbot in the first place if you wanted to.
Yeah, probably block it on the website level.
I just look at Shirley's face. She's sitting there thinking, what the hell are you lot talking about?
I know about IP addresses. My son tells me.
They used to say everything's got an IP address, but that's not necessarily so, because now you can have like 1,000 or 10,000 websites on the same IP address.
Yeah.
So, but it used to be, because they were running out, and then we were using IPv6. I don't know what's happening there, because loads of people don't use it at all. So I'm talking.
Yeah, I turn IP6 off on my servers. I just don't bother with it.
No.
Why?
Well, everyone's IPv4 is still up, running, active. Nobody with a 6 hasn't got a 4. So it's because they were running out of numbers, which is why we were all switching to 6. But now we're not switching to 6. It's kind of an extra bit of stuff.
Yeah, I just removed 6 references from all my DNSs.
Did we just stop running out of numbers then?
Well, no, because they've got like lots of websites. They've got 10,000 websites running on one IP address, for instance.
Oh.
Like your host, like 20i, they've got, you know, thousands and thousands of websites, one IP address. And if you want an IP address, they will give you one, but they'll charge you extra for that. So
I didn't know that. I thought that that was a unique identifier, but obviously it isn't. I don't know. I'm going to have to brush up my
No,
my
my
knowledge here.
servers, all my servers have obviously an IP number, but if I want to add a second IP number, like for a mail server or whatever, it costs an extra 50 quid a year.
Is it?
it's, but you know, generally, yeah,
it's true.
It's invisible.
Jump off now, folks, for another meeting. Thanks.
Yeah, I've got to go to get at 11.
Have a great weekend.
Pack up then.
Cheers, Dave. Take care.
We'll talk about Kling next week.
Yeah. Cheers, everyone. I've got to shoot as well. Sorry.
See ya.
Thanks for coming
See you,
along.
Andy.
I'm going to stop the recording.